the members of this group. They have angered.
And we have no ever-loving idea what's going on.
Something must have made.
It's been vampires, bloodsuckies, Nosferatu.
You've been a hostage negotiator for 10 years. What was so special about this case?
To face a hostage taker, it's not like working in a bank. It's not like working in an office. People's lives are in your hands. You make a mistake, someone dies.
Why don't you tell us something we don't already know, Jake? What do you want?
Whatever happened in the past, you can change something today.
Do you realize what you're asking me to do here?
Yeah, we understand. We're dealing with a group powerful enough to hit us and cover it up so damn fast. Our own police force be completely useless.
What these guys are planning will bring the country to its knees.
I will do whatever it takes. You're not alone in this house.
Don't play games with me.
Hey, what's up everybody? Steven here, aka Wild Eye Guy 85, here for the last day of Wild Eye Week, day 7. I'd like to thank Brad over at Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies for putting this event together. Everybody who participated did a great job. Check them out if you haven't. Everyone else who participated is The Horror Man, Dave Maggot, Horrific Nightmares JM, Hobbs Horror, Horror of Spice, The Q's Reviews, Horror Miser Monty G, Andy's Entertainment Corner, Miss Boomstick, and Mr. Bones. And I believe Theodore, and again, I didn't get his last name, participated in a couple of days as well. So be sure to check all of them out. And as you saw from the trailer, the movie I did was called Boston Hostage. Now, it's known also as Tensions, which I guess when Wild Eye picked it up, they changed the title, or that was the original title, I'm not sure. But it came out in 2014. Runtime was about an hour and 17 minutes. I'll go ahead and read the synopsis, written by Wild Eye Releasing. A retired hostage negotiator, once the best on the Boston police force, is the victim of home invasion, but his kidnappers have a very specific, mysterious task for him, which if not carried out, will endanger his entire family. He must now turn the tables on his captors and stop a plot that threatens the safety of the entire city. It got a 5 out of 10, which I give this movie about a 7.5 or 8. I really enjoyed it. Definitely going to watch it again. As you can see, I mixed it up a little this last day. It's not horror. It's an action, crime, drama thriller. Cast includes Louis Mandylor. He played Jake, the main hostage negotiator, which I believe he was in My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Recently, he was in Doom Annihilation in Rambo Last Blood. David Kinsman was Kyle. Richard Roy Sutton is David. Francis McCure as Francis. Sorry if I pronounce any of these names wrong. Joel Locusure as Anton Fisher, and he was the bad guy, mafia guy, gangster, whatever, doing all the crime lord, crime boss, who is the cousin of Carl Fisher, who's running in politics. So he's getting away with stuff, and there's a little conspiracy thrown in, which you'll just have to watch and see. Emily Strange as Kathy Lamar, Justin Biggle as Henry, Estrada Azua again, probably saying that wrong, as a reporter. Saffron Cassidy as journalist. Okay, then there were just the minor characters, security guards and such. So it starts out, Jake, he's at home. He's coming downstairs. It's kind of a mess, and we find out that he's separated from his wife, not yet divorced, but there's some issues, so they're separated, and it looks like a bachelor's pad there. There's trash on the counter, and he's getting ready to have a drink of some alcohol, and he sees that the door's open, so he goes to reach for a gun, and he gets surprised from behind, knocked out, and a couple of people have taken him hostage. And he's wondering what's going on, and they're saying how they're going to ask the questions. And at first, it almost seems kind of like a therapeutic session. He keeps mentioning his wife, and they're asking him stuff, and he's getting pissed off, and he wants to know what his reason is, why they're there. And they convince him to help. He doesn't really want to, of course, but he's worried for his daughter's safety, who's asleep upstairs. Now, she's deaf, so she doesn't hear what's going on. We find that out a little later on. And they say how, what was his name? The Antwon Fisher. There's like this terrorist plot involved with his cousin, or suspected terrorists. There's a little twist to it. And they get his friend, who is also on the police force. They say that they have information how Jake had lied in court to say that he was somewhere, so that a criminal would be put away. But either way, it was, perjury, lying on the stand. And so they tell him to try to get this information from Antwon Fisher about this attack or something that's supposed to be going on. So it's pretty much just the confrontation between them, and we got some police that end up working off the books. There's some torture in this, a bunch of martial arts fighting, great action. So if you like martial arts movies, it was really well done, well acting. The only couple little nitpicks, there was one actor who was this cop that was supposed to pick Jake up, and he was a younger rookie, and he was kind of annoying. I'm sorry. And the other little con, and it's not really that bad, but like when they were fighting, blood would be like splurting into the air, kind of like if you played the original Mortal Kombat, how it was like a cloud dust of blood, if that makes sense. But then when they showed their face, it looked really good. Blood coming down their nose, So it looked normal after that. It was just like when they were fighting, it was just kind of funny how they did the blood squirts. But other than that, it was a really good movie. It's got a good torture scene in it. I don't really want to go too much into it because there's like a twist to the conspiracy and a supposed terrorist attack, and it's all linked up to a couple of years prior, why he's no longer a negotiator. So to find out, everything that's going on, definitely check this out. It is free on Tubi. I believe it's on Amazon Prime. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else I have to say about it, but definitely check it out if you're into those type of movies. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell for notification. And thanks for tuning in to Wild Eye Week. Hopefully we'll do it again later this year or next, and I'll definitely be doing it again, and I will be returning to my normal Wild Eye Wednesdays. All right, see you next time.